The 3A state wrestling tournament was the Star Valley show. The Braves had a big lead going into the final round and had 9 wrestlers and 8 championship matches on Saturday afternoon. We'll start at 106, and Sefton Douglas of Lyman met Nick Melchor of Douglas, 2 guys who started the night with a combined 9 losses. Douglas from Lyman, who is just a freshman, got the best of Melchor with a pin at the 3:48 mark, so that was the highlight of the night for the Eagles. Douglas was 44-3 this year, and Melchor, who is a sophomore, was 41-7. Jacob Gill of Star Valley took third. One team that had a pretty good state tournament was Pinedale. The Wranglers were 4th in the team standings, and they got an individual state championship from Cody Phelps at 113 pounds. He bested Dominic Hartley of Worland. Phelps is just a freshman and overwhelmed Hartley 15-0 in a technical fall. Phelps was impressive this year at 41-3. Hartley was too at 34-9. The third place finisher at 113 was Wayne Nelson of Star Valley. Let's move over to 120, and Hayes Child of Star Valley, who was the runner-up at 106 a year ago, faced off with his teammate Braden Andrews. And you don't see this every day when one teammate battles another for a state title, but it is a testament to the depth that Star Valley possesses. Child wins it in the battle of the sophomores, and he's 18-3 on the year, and Andrews was 35-6. Jason Archuleta of Douglas was third. At 126, here is another Pinedale stud, and that's Keegan Gelhausen, who won state a year ago at 106. His opponent was Tristan Hicks of Star Valley. Gelhausen showed a lot of poise in some tough situations, but prevailed 4-2 to end the season 45-7. Hicks ended his high school career on a down note, but did have 34 wins this season against just 9 losses. Spencer Larson of Star Valley was third, so the Braves were still ringing up points. At 132 pounds, we had a really interesting match as Nathan Redman from Lander met Grayson Hicks of Star Valley. Redman came to play and recorded a 9-3 win over Hicks in a battle of a couple of seniors. Redman was 42-9 this year, and Hicks was 27-8. So the Lander man would not be denied, and Cale Corley of Newcastle Upton placed third. At 138, there was a seasoned superstar on the mat, and that was Reese Karst of Powell. He's a 2-time defending champion starting the night, so he knew exactly what he was doing, and Karst made it 3 state titles in his career with a pin of Gabriel Munoz of Rawlins, and Karst had the match under control and finished with a remarkable 44-3 record. Munoz wraps things up at 37-11. Hagen Lamoureux of Lyman was third. Riverton's Rich Briggs wanted to show the world his skills on the mat, and he earned a technical fall win over Ren King of Star Valley 16-1. Briggs was outstanding start to finish this year for the Wolverines with just 4 losses and 49 wins. King was 32-14 on the year. The man taking third on the podium in 3A in this weight was Tristan Kingley of Torrington. Paul had another all-star at 152 pounds, and defending state champion Brody Carhu, the Ronthon tournament champion, overpowered Jack Sweeney of Lander 10-3 for the second title of his career after a 6th place finish 2 years ago. Carhu won 37 of 40 matches this year, and Sweeney, who is just a sophomore, won 35-11 this year, so his future is bright. Tyson Hoops of Star Valley took the 3rd spot. Worland's Luke Gonsalves made the most of his trip to the Casper Event Center with a 9-0 win over Jacob Polkowski of Torrington. Now, Polkowski had 50 wins this season, and Gonsalves really didn't wrestle all that much this year, just 20 matches. But 19 were wins, and this guy was the 3A runner-up at 145 a year ago, so the talent was there. Kyle Coons of Star Valley took 3rd at this weight. In one of the more dramatic endings of the night, and that came at 170 pounds, Damon Taylor of Rawlins going into overtime with Koa DeLong of Star Valley. Boom, 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 and it's Taylor with the advantage and the pin. And the house exploded. How about that? Taylor finishes at 33-5, DeLong at 39-9. Dax Reed of Douglas was the 3rd place guy at 170. At 182 pounds, Star Valley came up with another champion as Trent Clark earned a major decision over Bo Dearcorn from Powell. The final here 10-2. It's actually a rare win in the finals for the Braves, but they were the runaway winner team-wise in 3A. Clark wrapped up things at 35-2, while Dearcorn went 40-10. Taking the bronze medal was Kyle Thurin from Burns Pine Bluffs. At 195 pounds, it was Cody's Charlie Boudry earning state titles in back-to-back years. In 2018, he won the 182-pound group with 17 losses. This year, just 7 defeats with 44 wins. Boudry ended up with a 12-7 victory over Dylan Case from Douglas as Case's season came to an end at 30-9. Wheatland's Wyatt Crane made the podium in the 3 spot. Over at 220 pounds, and Cody Pinkerton of Douglas finally got his breakthrough. He took second at 195 a year ago and made the next step forward with a state championship by defeating Brendan Harris of Star Valley by a pin. Pinkerton was an unbelievable 55-2 this year, and Harris was 33-11. The Bearcats did have a really good run in the state tournament, that's for sure. Cater Criddle of Pinedale was third. At 285, the winner here was Parker Merritt of Star Valley, who was a stalwart on that Brave football team. He handled Brandon Bennick of Torrington with a pin at the 5:29 mark, so he went 40-7 on the year, with Bennick going 46-10. Kai Fowler of Rawlins was second. Star Valley wins the 3A title for the 4th consecutive year with an astounding 296.5 points. Douglas was a distant second with 193.5, while Paul was third with 172.